So recently I bought myself a new camera for the stream, and a lot of people were noticing a difference. Not only a small little difference in like quality of the image, they were telling me that it was like a huge step from my old webcam to what the video was looking like now. And I attribute that not only to the new webcam, but also a little bit of tweaks and little tricks that I added on the new webcam to make it look even better. So throughout this video, I'll be taking you guys through all those little tips and tricks and little tweaks that you can do to your webcam in order to get your webcam looking as good as this. Maybe even a little bit better, who knows. So the first thing I want to start off with is lighting, because it's such an easy thing to change, but will also make a huge impact on your actual video quality. I'll show you guys right now what the difference is when I have my light box turned on and when I don't have it turned on. If I turn it off, I also have to put on like extra settings on my webcam in order for it to actually pick up my face, because if I just turn it off like that, it'll actually look like this, so you guys can't even really see me. So in order to get the actual image, this is what your webcam sees without any lighting, right? So in order to actually see you, what your webcam does is it automatically does this. And so you see that it actually is getting my face now. It's actually getting the image now. But look at the colors. Look at all the distortion going on right now, especially with my RGB light going on in the background. It just gets everything sort of super crazy. It tries to adjust by overexposing this side and make it like contrast with that. And it is just an absolute mess. When your lighting is bad, your camera has to force itself to actually get a good image of you. A lot of times, not only will the image be looking a little bit crappy, but your FPS will also suffer. My advice for you guys here is just basically either A, try to buy a super cheap lighting rig online. There's, you know, more professional ones such as the Elgato ones, etc, etc, etc. So I know what you guys are thinking. Maybe some of you guys do not really have the money laying around just to go out and buy an expensive or maybe even a cheap lighting rig. I know for myself personally, when I first started out, I did not have any money at all, and my parents didn't really want to buy me, you know, random lighting for me just playing video games online. What I used to do is I got myself a lamp, super cheap lamp. I bought it myself. You can easily get one that's just lying around your house, and I literally would turn it on, and then I would tape a piece of toilet paper in front of it. That way it would kind of diffuse the light and it wouldn't hit me, you know, as straight in the face. And that would be, you know, a pretty good lighting source. Like I said, it's probably not the most professional thing, but if you guys are trying to start somewhere and you don't have the money to go out and spend it on lighting, but you do want to have a little bit more quality on your video, that's definitely something you can do. So the next thing I want to show you guys is actually in a previous video, which is the how to make your stream look professional. Basically, it is camera filters that will make a couple of colors here and there pop just a little bit more. All you have to do is here in OBS, right click on your camera, you click on filters, you will see this is, you know, this pops up, and then you add this, and then you do apply LUT. Okay, and now you'll add the filter right in here. This is the path. Now OBS comes with its own filters, but they are not really the best. I wouldn't really recommend those. You can still give them a try if you want to, but I will leave a link down in the description below where you can get 30 filters. They were made by another YouTube channel named Gaming Careers. They're actually super good filters, and I use one of those filters for my own stream. I'll show you guys which one I use. So as you can see, they have this like pack with a ton of filters, and I use the one named Armin. I use this one and I put it to around 70-ish%. like I said, you can just play around with these settings just a little bit, just to get it to where you actually, you know, like it and all that. And well, just like that, we got ourselves a filter on that makes the camera look way better already. Like I said, it makes certain colors pop here and there. Now the next thing you might want to do is go over here to your webcam and go to the properties, this configure video right here. First, what you'll notice is that autofocus will be on. Turn that right off. If you're streaming, you're probably not gonna be moving too much, so I'll just turn that off, because your camera will have these little settings that'll make it stress over and over and over again. And so I like to turn that off and just set this by myself. You know, I can just literally look at the camera feed and just go from there. Now let's go here to advanced settings. Now all of these, right light, auto, and auto, will be turned on by default. Turn those right off once again. And so first we have exposure, and that will just kind of be like this. So just as you can see, it's right now it's like super blown out and just doesn't really look as good. So try to turn that out as much as you can. Now don't put it all the way down that much, because it will look extra dark. But just have it at like a good kind of like setting right there, kind of works for me. And also I would really advise you to look at the color of your skin and try to match that as much as you can, because a lot of these settings will make you look like a zombie, just like super pale and stuff like that. And then others will make you look like a whole tomato and will make you like super red. So just play with these settings here and there. I like to call it artificial lighting, basically. So as you can see, if I turn it up, it'll look like I have like a huge light in front of me when I don't. So I just turn that almost all the way down as well. Brightness, once again, just have it I have it kind of in the middle, but just fiddle with these a little bit here and there. Contrast is kind of a difficult one to like kind of move with, because as you can see, you move it just a tiny bit and boom, it's already, you know, all blown out. Be a little bit patient with these settings and make sure you get it right to where you want them to be. Color intensity, what I do with the color intensity to set it up, and I'll show you guys this little trick, is if you do have like a light like I do, I'll set it to red, for example. Once it's set on red, I will move this up and down. And as you can see, if it's all the way up, it's like, you know, way too red. And you can also do this, you can also try to do this with like your headphones, for example. My headphones are also red, so I also like to take those into account. You know, make sure it's not too bright. Make sure it's just the right color. The final one is white balance. Now the white balance is the one that I was kind of talking about, where it can kind of make you look like a zombie. So just kind of take your time and, you know, move these up and down a little bit. For example, right there, it looks like, you know, a little bit too cold. If I put it up, it looks a little bit too warm. So just, once again, get it right in that position. And take into account your skin color, you know. Make sure your skin color is actually, you know, natural looking and not looking too artificial or too cold. You also have the image orientation. I have it mirrored because I've just kind of always had it on mirrored. So it kind of feels weird to have it on normal, but that doesn't really make a difference in my opinion. This, I would just probably leave it as it is, but that doesn't really make too much of a difference. Your camera should be looking already way better, you know, with all the added filters that we put on. And I'll just give you guys a little bit of a comparison right now. I'll show you this little video feed right next to the first one that you guys saw, that was the before. So just like a little before and afters action going on right now. And yeah, hopefully this video was of helpfulness for you guys, and if it was, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I upload videos like this, such as, you know, helping you guys out with the streams, you know, stream tips that I've been finding out myself, because I am streaming myself as well, so I stream every single day. Make sure you check them out too. It's at twitch.tv/puritylive. Make sure you check it out. Give it a follow if you can. And I upload a YouTube video 3 times per week, so I'll see you in the next one. Peace.